Live. Hey everyone, welcome to stream. So today I'm gonna spam my brother's content until he hits 1,000 subs. I'm more just doing this because I need to catch up on his content. He's been dropping tons of videos about some crazy topics, getting deep into AI generated equity research reports, inflation, RAG, Python, uncensored LLM. He has a bit of a weird fascination with uncensored LLMs. Like take that with whatever that means. But 1K to 10K challenge. I just need to keep catching up on all his content. Literally because it's been a while. We're both busy people. I'm sure he hasn't been able to watch all my content recently because he's super busy. I mean, I try to watch on his too, but I barely even watch my own content, not gonna lie. So yeah, today I'm gonna catch up on all his stuff. I need to learn a little bit more about RAG. I need to learn a little bit more about AI. And pretty much his content is the best content that I see out there. So let's see. Let me just make sure my audio is good. Who's in here? Everyone, go sub to my brother so we can get this up to 1,000 subs. We're gonna watch some of his content. What has he been doing? Let's see what this guy's been up to. Who here's in the chat? Say what's up. Don't make me stay up all night. Go sub. Let's see. Who's in the chat? Any of the OGs in the chat? Otherwise, I'm gonna straight just go watch his stuff. Okay, what has he been working on? AI generated equity research. 25 years of Canadian inflation data. RAG. This is stuff I really need to learn. RAG document loaders and splitters. Uncensored LLM locally with Python. I need to ask this guy why he's so obsessed with uncensored LLMs. Mock interview. He is a self-proclaimed no hire. I actually watched this one. This is pretty funny. He's like stressing. He's an hour and a half in and he's about to pretty much. Yeah, like he was really sad that he couldn't finish the question. So he gave he gave himself a no hire. Honestly, what I would put here is like, let's watch this video a bit. Oh my god, getting hit with the ads.
Hey everyone, John here. In today's video, I'm going to be attempting 88 merge sorted array using the knowledge that I have from Python crash course, just to see if I can actually solve these things after going through like a lot of it already, right? Okay, you are given two integer arrays, nums1 and nums2, sorted in non-decreasing order. Like I would assume.
I don't want to watch LeetCode content right now. This guy literally has content for everything. Let's figure out what he's working on and let's just hop straight into his RAG stuff.
Hey everyone, John here. In today's video, I'll be going over retrieval augmented generation. This is honestly the best chart that I've been able to find about retrieval augmented generation, and it's by David Odell. I don't know if that guy's related.
Yo, Nobel, what's up?
He came up, or they came up, or his team.
Nobel, what's good? How's life?
Team or whoever came up with this nice little chart explaining retrieval augmented generation.
Just chilling. Trying to survive school. What classes do you have left? Let's see. Bro, just chilling too. It's relaxing. I'm gonna be back in Calgary Probably in April sometime. Let me fix this so we can see your chat. What's going on here? Background color. Perfect. GNA, go sub. Are you sub to my brother? I want everyone to go sub to my brother. Get this guy to 1,000. He's actually in finance, but he does know how to code. He's doing a bunch of more complicated stuff than me. Like if you want to learn things about AI, RAG, Python, tons of different stuff. What he's really focused on is equity research. He wants to build an AI equity research analyst. And honestly, I think we could start a whole company on this, and maybe we will. But everyone, go follow my brother and get that thing up to 1K. It's at 980 right now.
I'm going to be going...
Nobel got networking, virtualization, server security. Those sound complicated. Those sound complicated. Good stuff. Good thing you're learning all those. Those are not easy topics, and if you learn all those, you're gonna be good in the market. Oh, GNA already subbed. How'd you come across him, GNA?
Into depth at each step.
Appreciate
and trying to kind of just learn it as well as apply it to my equity research project. I've been playing around with AI agents and things like that, but honestly, I can't get
981. Let's go. 19 more, please.
Outputs, and it just costs me a significant amount more in terms of tokens to get the same result. So I'm
nice. Appreciate it. Okay, what is this? RAG retrieval. Who here knows about RAG? This is GNA. Appreciate you. You're a real one. Following my brother. What is it called? Who here knows about RAG? Who here does AI stuff? Let me just watch this real quick.
Hey
13
everyone,
minutes.
John here. In today's video,
Let me learn from this guy.
Retrieval augmented.
I'll be taking notes and stuff.
Augmented generation. This is honestly the best chart that I've been able to find about retrieval augmented generation, and it's by David Odell. I don't know if that guy's related to Dell, but he came up, or they came up, or his team or whoever came up with this nice little chart explaining retrieval augmented generation. I'm going to be going...
How's the audio, everyone? Can you hear it?
Into depth at each step and trying to kind of just learn it as well as apply it to my equity research project. I've been playing around with AI agents and things like that, but honestly, I can't get consistent outputs.
Internet user, what's up? What's up? Who here knows anything about RAG? I think RAG is a bit more of an advanced topic, but it's everywhere these days.
And it just costs me a significant amount more in terms of tokens to get the same result. So I'm going to...
Yo, chat, do I look like this guy? Who's older, me or him? What do you think? Siobhan, what's good? Go follow my brother. Get that thing up. 19. Let's get that thing to 1K. He's older? You think he's older? I don't know about that. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, he's older than me. Why would you say that? You both are old age? Jack, how old do you think I am? And Jack, go follow my brother too. Let's run this thing up. 1K. How old do you think I am? 32? That's disrespect. Say swear. Nah, yeah. Shivang, 39? Nah. Under. That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay, GNA got it right.
Go back to the basics, which are prompt engineering, retrieval, augmented generation, and then fine tuning. Those three things, honestly, will get you so far. You don't really need to use AI agents and things like that to build reports. But yeah, all you need is LangChain, and then I'll show you. But yeah, okay. So the first thing that I'm going
But yeah, okay.
to start with regards to just this video is, or just this video series in general, is I'm going to start with collecting domain specific knowledge base.
I'm just chilling.
That information, what I'm going to do to collect that information is web scraping. So if you've been following this channel for a while, you'll know that I'm learning Playwright, I'm learning Scrapey,
I've been following this channel for a while.
I'm learning BS4. I tried a couple APIs. I think really I've tried Traffilatura. That's just like
The crazy thing about my brother too is he started coding with his YouTube channel 4 months ago. So you could see him trying to learn basic coding concepts. He going from like very beginner coding concepts to building RAG applications and AI applications and equity research applications. It's a pretty fast progression, but he already had a degree before that. He did finances. He did a lot of math. He was a like math nerd when he was in high school, so kind of picks up on that stuff a little faster than the regular person who might have not done that. But still, I think just coding every day, just staying consistent at coding every single day will get you really far. And literally just watch his channel and you'll see that. Move this up.
a text web scraper. Right now, for a little bit of time here, I've been focused on collecting data. Now I have all of the domain specific knowledge base that I want to call upon for that. I want my large language model to call upon, right? Once I have that domain specific knowledge, I have to essentially transform that knowledge. Well, not really transform, but store that knowledge in a vector database for easy retrieval. And I'll show you how I'm gonna go about doing that. But before we even get to like the vector database, I think the scope of this video, we're just going to limit ourselves to these 3 steps. I'll go into the
We should make a channel. GNA, we have so much collabs together. We do a bunch of collabs together. Like, say solve one and I'll tell you which you have to do. Challenge accepted. Sure. Jad, I'll do that as soon as my brother get to 1,000 subs. I'll celebrate with one LeetCode question. So everyone go run this thing up. Go tell your friends to go follow my brother. I'm doing this is, and I need to catch up on my brother's content real quick. Nobel, if you're not subbed, that's crazy.
Phase and things like that in a later video, but honestly, it's just.
But Jat, send me the LeetCode question. I'll take a look at it. Real quick.
I think as people start watching this, it's going to be very, very simple. But yeah, so the first step really is you take a document, load it up, split it into smaller chunks.
Okay. Let me look it up real quick before I get distracted. Cameras in. Hard question. Was this LeetCode of the day? Yo, Mark, what's good? Yo, Mark, are you subbed to my bro? I'm chilling, man. Nice to see you. How you been? Yeah, all the real ones tuning in are already sub. But it's been a while since I watched my content or watched his content because I've been busy. So yeah, for sure, Mark. Of course I remember you. But yeah, I just been busy. Just been a busy little bit. So I was like, might as well catch up on my brother's content. There's so much stuff that he's been learning that I need to know, like RAG. So I mean, to celebrate it, I'll do the question that Jat said right here. But yeah, I'm just gonna watch. We're gonna get him to 1,000 subs first, then we'll go into some LeetCode. But I want to watch some of his content real quick.
Transform that knowledge. Well, not really transform, but store that knowledge in a vector database for easy retrieval. And I'll show you how I'm gonna.
Yo, that thing's going up.
But before we even get to like the vector database,
yo, run that thing up. Who's in here? Run that thing up.
I think the scope of this video, we're just going to limit ourselves to these three.
Yeah, Mark. The main thing is my brother lives in Calgary and I live in the Bay Area. So I only get to see him like a few times a year, 5 or 6 times in a year. Actually, I'm gonna go back there in a month and we're gonna do more collabs. But yeah, we just do a lot of. I like collabing with him. We vibe good on camera, and we make good content. So I obviously would be making more videos, but we're gonna try to do collabs across the web. He's a busy guy too. Yeah.
3 steps. I'll go into the retriever phase.
Yeah, Mark, I will come visit. Where's the Bay? San Francisco Bay Area. So I live in the Bay Area.
And things like that in a later video, but honestly, it's just. I think as people start watching this, it's going to be very, very simple. But yeah, so the first step really is you take a document, load it up, split it into smaller chunks, embed those chunks, which is basically take those chunks and make the mathematical abstractions.
Mathematical vector.
And you store that within a vector database.
10 more subs. Let's go. Let's go. This is exciting. This reminds me back when I did my 1,000 subs. That's why I want to do this. Like, it feels good to see that thing go up, especially hitting a milestone like 1,000. Congrats to my brother once he hits 1,000 subs. You need 1,000 subs to get monetized, and he's so close to getting monetized.
Database, and you can easily do semantic search.
Yeah, everyone sub up.
From my understanding, right? So, how do you go about using retrieval augmented generation, or how am I going to go about doing it? Honestly, I'm gonna use the LangChain library. There's other libraries available like Pydantic, but I'm gonna stick with LangChain just because, honestly, they're the OGs. They're literally the OGs, and yeah.
LangChain is amazing.
Why not, right? But yeah, so load the info, split, embed. So turn the data, turn the split up documents into numbers, into vectors. Store that into a vector store, and then once you have that.
Clip forever. I hope so. Can we make software which can increase sub count? No, I don't want to do any botting or anything like that. Clip forever. I hope I get to 50K by July. I just need to focus on dropping content. I have a lot more. My glorious king Harold, are you subscribed to CFA? But clip forever. What's it called? I just need to keep dropping more and more content. I'm gonna be dropping a lot of content on different coding patterns and stuff. Harold, are you familiar with RAG?
That vector store, you could set up a retriever. When you ask a question, that retriever will grab relevant documents.
Nice.
Then combine that with your prompt and then feed that into the LLM, right? this is going to be a lot faster than
Oh, really, Harold? All you did was that's crazy. I think everyone is using RAG, so I guess it's a big buzzword. That's actually smart. Like you're building projects that people might search for or that is being used at different companies, and that's actually helping you. I mean, that's not an easy project. How did you learn it? Did you follow LangChain stuff like my brother here?
a vector store, and then once you have that vector store, you could set up a retriever.
Nice.
When you ask a question, that retriever will grab relevant.
Okay, let me watch this thing end to end. MCP? What's MCP?
Abstractions, let's just say. And you store that within a vector database, and you can easily do semantic search on it, from my understanding, right?
Never heard of it. Never heard of it. Could you send? Maybe I'll look at that later. Model context protocol. I'm lacking, bro. I'm lacking. Let me see. Is it the new Meta released it? Okay, I'll read into this. Honestly, I can't keep up with everything. This is why I hop on stream so everyone could tell me what's popping. This stuff is really helpful. Honestly, I learned way more stuff from my subscribers than I would learn from my own. Like the amount of things Farzan has already taught me in the chat is insane. Okay, I should. I'm down. Okay, let's watch my brother implement RAG. Let me actually focus. I've been answering the chat, getting a bit of like ADD.
Well, not really transform, but store that knowledge in a vector database for easy retrieval. And I'll show you how I'm gonna go about doing that. But before we even get to like the vector database, I think the scope of this video, we're just going to limit ourselves to these 3 steps. I'll go into the retriever phase and things like that in a later video, but honestly, it's just I think as people start watching this, it's going to be very, very simple. But yeah, so the first step really is you take a.
To everyone, last time I paused, but after he gets to 1,000 subs, I'm gonna try to celebrate by working on this hard LeetCode question. Let's get it. Get this guy to 1,000 subs so we can do some LeetCode.
A document, load it up, split it into smaller chunks, embed those chunks, which is basically take those chunks and make them mathematical
Marks, what's up? What's up?
like mathematical abstractions, let's just say. And you store that within a vector database, and you can easily do semantic search on it, from my understanding, right? So
Yo, Lev, what's good? I put some time in your calendar. Lev, what's up? Yeah, put some time in your calendar. Let's do some training tomorrow.
how do you go about using retrieval augmented generation, or how am I going to go about doing it?
Five more.
Honestly, I'm gonna use the LangChain library. There's other libraries available like Pydantic, but I'm gonna stick with LangChain just because, honestly, they're the OGs. They're literally the OGs, and yeah.
Parvez, appreciate you. Okay, yeah, 2 hours after works for me. Parvez, I appreciate you. I'm gonna keep... Parvez, what kind of content do you want to see in the channel? I'll make a video just for you. Whatever you want to learn, I'll drop a video on that. Anyone who just subbed to my brother right now, just tell me what you need a video on. I'll make that video.
Why not, right? But yeah, so load the info, split, embed. So turn to
DevOps? Okay. I'll look into that. Farzan, are you familiar with RAG and stuff? Do you do AI yourself?
Turn the split up documents into numbers, into vectors, store that into a vector store, and then once you have that vector store, you could set up a retriever. When you ask a question, that retriever will grab relevant documents, then combine that with your prompt, and then feed that into the LLM, right? This is going to be a lot faster than pretty much how I've been doing it before in the past, where I would use F strings, and within the F strings, I would load up like a data frame or something like that. Using pandas, that might be a little slower. We'll see. But really, the main benefit of using a retrieval augmented generation versus just like feeding the context window or like maxing out the context window is you could really have good prompts, right?
Parvez, appreciated it. What kind of content do you really which type of content do you like from my channel? Is it the system design? Is it me doing the coding interviews? Is it the mock coding interviews? What kind of stuff do you want to see more?
Concise small prompts and you're not using a big context window, like a massive amount of tokens and maxing out your context window just to get the response that you want, right? And you really can't prompt engineer every time. Like with my equity research report, I'm gonna pull like 1,000 prompts, or I'm just gonna run like 1,000 prompts or do batch prompting. There's no point in me just like adjusting every single prompt. At that point, I might as well just use the user interface, right? And just like communicate with the chatbot directly and then generate my reports that way.
Farzan, that makes sense, but the context windows are so large now. So RAG, like the context windows are 256 to 1 million tokens. I don't think RAG will ever go away, because RAG can take a massive corpus of text and then find like similarity and pull relevant data out of that big corpus of text. I think it's inefficient to just because you have all the data. You don't want to just keep throwing all that in the model. It's very inefficient. So I think RAG will always have its use case, because it could take a large body of like data and slim it down to and figure out what we need to actually use in order to like answer this thing. You don't want to just keep spamming the context. And what I noticed, yo, let's get it. 2 more subs. This thing's going up. Then I'll get that question, that magic question.
But yeah, so on
Farzan, does that make sense? Like, just because you could pass in a massive context window, yo, 1 more sub. Let's go. 1,000 subs. That's crazy. Congrats to my brother. Let's go. $1K subs. Let's get it. Yo, appreciate it. Appreciate everyone for hopping on. I couldn't even get through one of my brother's videos, and this guy already hit 1,000. Like I said, I'm gonna solve that LeetCode question for y'all. Just for doing that. Okay, let me read this. Hopefully it could actually solve it and I don't mess. What's the success rate? Okay, low success rate. Hopefully I could actually get something and I don't. Let's see, move this up. Oh my god, 2100 rated. Do I have to use like any advanced things like segment trees and stuff, I don't know segment trees. I just hear my subscribers mention it, and I've heard it before. I've never looked it up. Okay. Okay, you are given a root of a binary tree. We install cameras on tree nodes where each camera at a node can monitor its parent, itself, and its immediate children. Return the minimum number of cameras. Return the minimum number of cameras needed to monitor all the nodes in the tree. Okay. Mock coding and system would love a little help regarding the experience section. Okay, Parvez, send me a resume. Send me a resume ASAP. ASAP. We'll get to work on that. Okay. We're given the root of a binary tree. Okay, let me think about this a bit. Yo, let's get my brother to like 1,100 or something. But yeah, I'm happy he got to 1,000 so I don't have to stay up all night, and maybe I can go watch some Severance. I need to catch up on some Severance. Parvez, are you part of the Discord? Low-key, what I'm thinking is all we need to do is like build a, like use a heap or something to figure out, like a max heap to figure out the number of nodes. Like all we need to do is like use a max heap to figure out the number of cameras that we can place. Or basically we use a max heap where the value is the number of cameras it'll cover if we add a camera there. And then we just sort of keep updating that maybe. I don't know. Let me think. Maybe. That might be one. Let me think of another one. Because what we want to do is, like, what are some of my ideas? I'm wondering, well, this is a optimization problem, right? So we need to return the number of cameras needed to monitor all nodes. So this is an optimization problem. So in most optimization problems, you could either solve it using like a greedy algorithm or a dynamic programming. If you use a greedy problem, then if we go with a greedy problem, right? That means we can make a decision. We can make an optimal decision and kind of never look back. You can make an optimal decision and then you can keep making optimal decisions until you get to the result, right? But we'll need to do DP if our decisions if our current decision affects future decisions, right? Because then we can't really look ahead, so we have to try to look at, yeah, that's kind of how I always think about it. Return the number of cameras needed to monitor all nodes of the tree. So if we're given I'm wondering if we could just do a simple DFS. Because we might be able to do greedy. Because pretend we're traversing this tree, right? Let's just build like a crazy tree. Let's work through some examples. That might help me here. But then we have a node like this. 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 So what would be the minimum number here? We'd probably mark this one because it covers these two. We'll probably mark this one because it covers these two. And then we'll probably mark this one. So the result here is 3, right? Dude, there's like a graph coloring problem. What if we add another one? Then we kind of... One, two. Why would it be 2? Oh, yeah. You're right. Let's see. What I'm thinking, because I'm having some thoughts here of we can maybe do it a bit greedy, because when we pass a node, but like, okay. Let's see. Let's figure out some. Yeah, I think for the last one it would straight just be 2, because this covers here. One, two, three. Let's see. Because what I'm thinking is maybe we can just do a simple DFS. I'm thinking maybe we could probably get away with greedy. I just have a slight feeling for that we don't really need to. Just hypothetically leading to. Can you come up with a super naive DFS that would guarantee to work? Let me think. What if we like colored all of them? And then when we DFS, we're like, can we delete this one? Nah. We can't just delete. We can't just keep deleting them, because if we delete, or that's kind of greedy. Let's see. So if I color this node, yeah, I can tell it that it's already colored, so I shouldn't color it. It's just a waste. Right? So one thing would be like just color this one and then tell its children that it's colored. Since it's colored, don't plant one. So for example, we could do like a pre-order traversal. Like, we'll only color it if its parent is not colored. Because if its parent is colored, no, just check which node need camera and which are cover. Which nodes have camera? Okay, what if we do this? We do a DFS. We need to color this one because like who else will cover it? We need to make sure it's not colored. This might be a greedy, but we pass down to our children. Since it's already colored, we don't need to color it, right? Since the parent is already colored, so we go here, parent is already colored, but then like with that logic, pretend we didn't even color this one yet, and then we would add a camera here, but that's not optimal yet, because yeah, maybe we can like have a map, like when we go, maybe we can color it, but then then we go here. Oh, if we count how many ones it's coloring, if it's coloring like nobody else, maybe we can count how much people it's covering. So this one's covering 3, right? So let's start. Let's do this. So if we color this, right? If we color this, then we know it's gonna cover 3. Then we recurse here. If we color this, it's only gonna cover. It's not really gonna cover anything because this is already covered and this is already covered. So it's kind of only covering 0. Yeah, I mean root colors 3 because it colors itself. Or when I say color, I mean or the number here is I'm saying how much it actually covers. So pretend this one covers 3, this one covers 0. Then we move here. How much, if we color this one, how much would it cover? Pretty much it would only cover 1. What if we covered here? It'll only cover 1 because that one's, or this one's gonna cover, yeah, this one's only gonna cover 1. Nah, I don't know if this is gonna work. Well, this one only covers 1. Okay, let me rewind. It's a DP. I haven't been practicing DP. Yeah, I see what you mean. You can also think of this as a knapsack, but there are some cases where you're forced to put a camera on a node. When do we have to take? What if we had something like this? I feel like you have to take if you have 2 children, right? Don't you always have to take? Yo, Ryan, what's good? Ryan, are you subbed to my bro? He just hit 1,000 subs. But I think Do you have to always take root colors too because cameras? Yo, thanks for subbing. Yo, Ryan, thanks for subbing. Like in the example, if you don't put a camera on the root node, you're forced to take on either the left or the right. That makes sense, yeah. Yeah, because if we have to take this one, like we can choose it or choose not to. It's kind of like the house robbers. This is kind of like the house robbers a little bit. Choose one. Dude, I might have done this question way back in the day. Damn, this is rough. This is rough. I need to study my DP. Because, yeah, we can take one. Let me think. Yeah, I think all we need to do is like take this one or don't take this one, right? Let's just be like take it or don't take it. If we take it, don't take this one. Don't plant on this one. Don't plant on this one and don't plant on this one. Ryan, sure, run it. Literally, we can just DFS and be like, should I color this one? If I color this one, don't color these ones. Like, skip it. Right? So then when we recurse, I kind of skip here, and then I'll go to this one. Was like, color this one or don't color this one? If I color this one, then if I color this one, then I color this one. And then I say don't color this one. But if I don't color this one, then I'll color this one. Ryan, I did that question way too many times, so it's like hard for me to... Yeah, and then... Yeah, I'll just add a memoization on it. Andre, where it's like, like what's the most? We can do it like a, yeah, like a post order. So we'll say, what's the most if I take this one or don't take this one? If I don't take this one, what's the minimum? If I take it or don't take it? I mean, you're kind of, and then you cache, like what's the minimum you get if you take it? What's the minimum you don't take it? So that when you get to that node again, you never have to compute the full subtree at, like, if there's more subtrees here. Would that work? That's a strong no higher right there. What's it called? Let's see. No, I need to, the thing is, I actually have never been asked a DP question in an interview. I used to actually study a lot of it, but the only fan company that would ask it is Google. So I straight up just like have been not practicing my DP. But I need to spend like a week just grinding through DP questions. At one point I was actually good at DP, but I'm just trash at it right now. Liam, what's good? Liam is probably my brother's first subscriber, so what's up, what's up? Hold up, let me grab some water. I don't think this question. Yeah, Google spams DP. I don't think this question would be asked other than maybe OpenAI or something. Let's see. Yeah, Google loves questions like this. Andre, how did it go? Good luck. I hope you get the job. Microsoft is a great company. The stock is going crazy. 102, 1002. Run this thing up. Run this thing up. Let's get to like 1050. Yeah. You're right. I need to practice more DP questions. Okay. Let's just do this. You got this. You got this. So what we're gonna do is like a simple recursion. Def post order self node parent covered equals false at first, because what we said is we need to understand if the parent is covered. If the parent is covered, oh no, like if we don't take the parent, we should take this one. We have to take this one if we don't take the parent. Because don't you either have to take right and left? Don't we need to both take right? Pretend we have this. Don't we need to take, if we don't take this guy, shouldn't we have to take right and left? What should I study before applying to FANG internships? Just do LeetCode, man. That's all you need to get that FANG internship. If you could already get the interview, study LeetCode. If you can't do LeetCode, if you can't get an interview, maybe work on projects. No, because right child or left child can get a camera. Yeah, I think, yeah, like this. You're talking about like this. So technically, one of these guys need to get it, but we need to do this. So I think. But like now I'm wondering, how do we encode that in the recursion? Because these are two different nodes. These are two different nodes that might be independent of each other and might not know each other's state. So how would I know this guy chose it and that I don't need to choose it? Let's see. Because if this guy takes it, are you doing order level? I think I'm just doing I might be doing a post order traversal. Okay, I see. Oh wow, okay, now this is easier, or this is not easy because I wouldn't have thought of that. So what we can do is we can take this one, or we can take the left and then tell the right not to choose it, or pass it down to the right that we chose it. Or we can take the right and then tell the left that the right already, the parents already covered. So we can be like parents covered, right? Is parent covered? No. If the parents covered is no, what we can do is we can either take it and then these parent covered will be yes for both of these guys. If the parent is covered is no, that means I have to take it. Okay, wait. Let me think about this a little bit. I feel like I'm iterating slowly to it, but it is a bit trippy. So, I mean, we have three. Let me write some of these notes down. We have three options, I think. Three options. The three options is option one, color that node. Option two, don't color node and have left child cover. Option three, don't color node and have right child cover. Right? So yeah, we can kind of exactly. Like we can color this node. If we color, do we have to color this node? No, we don't really have to color this node because our children can handle it for us. Right? So we can be like, have. Let's see if have to cover is the right variable for this. If we have to cover, then we have to say yes, and then we say okay, wait, see what Farzan is saying. Farzan's a legend. Yes is good. Now we think of two pieces of state for each node. One, are we covered? Two, do we need to force a camera on this node? Yeah, okay. Is covered. Is covered, it starts at false, right? Force camera equals false. Because we don't, is covered equals false. We don't really need to force a camera on this because maybe our child can cover it, right? But if we pretend pretend we go with option, let's like pretend we go with option 1, we color that node, right? If we color that node, pretend we go with option 1. If we color that node, this is colored is true and force camera is false. And same here. Right. Is covered true, force camera. Okay. Pretend we're on this node now. If it's covered and we don't need to force a camera, why would we need to do it? Right. Is covered equals to true. Okay, but is covered equals to true? Yes. Force camera. So we go down here. Is covered equals to true equals false. Do we need to force a camera here? We don't really need to force a camera here yet. Right? Depends whether you place the camera on the parent node of that one. Yeah, I'm just trying to think about the brute force right now. If we need to, oh yeah. If it's covered equals false. Oh yeah, let's try. Even if it's covered, we don't need to skip it. Okay. Dude, this one is like literally cooking my head right now, but we're gonna get this. Okay, let me think. Okay, we can. Say we don't choose it. Do we just skip it if it's covered and we don't have to force it though, or should we still try to place one? I feel like this is useless, and we should just recurse. Let's do. Yeah, you're right. Okay, let's think about the simple K. Okay, that's like we actually decide to color that node, right? Let's think of the other case when we decide to not color that node. This case 2. let's say we decide to not cover that node. What does that mean? That mean if we don't decide, then we do. Say we cover this one, right? Then what we do is we'll if we go with option 2, we'll say this is, pretend we're gonna say we color this one. So we're gonna do like, we're gonna be like is covered. We're gonna tell it to color it, so it can cover that one. Or sorry, what we can do is like force a camera here. Force the camera here. And then like this one here. If it's true, then we only we don't choose the second option of like color it or not color it. I mean, we have 2 options at each one, color or not color it. If it's cover, if we have to force the camera, then we only could go with the one option of coloring it or adding the camera there, right? But this one we can make the decision to like add a camera or not add a camera. But now I'm wondering why we even need this is covered. I'm trying to figure out why we need the is covered. Let me think. Okay, when do we need... Okay, this makes sense because if it's covered... I mean, if it's covered, then we don't need to force... Yeah. Yo, JN, what's up? Yeah, it's live right now. JN, go follow my brother. If you're not sub to my brother, show some love. Let's get this guy. Let's run this guy's thing up. He does a bunch of like AI content and stuff. But now I'm Farzad. Now I'm starting to understand why we need is covered, because is covered. I thought I skipped your YouTube. Let's get it. 1003. Yo, appreciate y'all for real. Okay, Farzan, what I'm thinking is we need this is covered because we need to know if we're going to force something or not. Right? Damn, someone unsubbed. Is that why we need is covered? Hey, someone's resub. How fast is it how fast is it update? Is it quick? Damn, that's crazy. Yeah, you can see it in real time. I wish it like popped out who followed and stuff. Jad, how are you making a bot or something? Yeah, I wonder. Maybe, I mean, we can look at it. Inspect. I don't want it to add, oh wait, it's doing let me just check if I don't want to leak my IP or something. see. I'm actually dim. Whatever. We'll look at that a different day. Yo, Farzan, you're hella smart for a freshman. Already talking about like SSE and stuff like that. I think you're gonna move up quick, man. You're gonna move up quick. Or I mean, like not a freshman, but like fresh grad. My bad. Like most fresh grads don't know a lot of the stuff you mentioned. Maybe it's because you worked at a startup, like a Y Combinator startup or something. You learned a ton of stuff during your internship. I didn't know anything about SSC when I was... Yeah, YC startup definitely helps. Min of... Okay, let me just write out the post order. So what we're going to do is we're going to have... We're going to have post order... is covered, force camera equals false. So what we're gonna do is if, let's see, we're gonna do we'll have like if node is none, return 0. Right, and then we'll do like min. I think for the if force camera is true, like we always if force camera is true, we always have to place the camera, and we can't skip it. Like we only have one decision exactly and not two, because we're gonna have like some best result here equals like, I don't even know. We'll eventually return this best result. It's a minimization function, so we're probably gonna do like start it at float infinity. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna have two options: take or place camera. Don't place camera. Be like if. We'll be like if force camera is false, or if force camera is true, or wait, we'll do if force camera is not true. Wait, don't place. Wait, we said we always have to place a camera and we can't skip. Okay, let's see. Okay, what's the logic here? Yeah, I'm pretty sure we can't. Let's handle that in a sec. Like, let's talk about placing the camera. Oh wait, let's think about this. So what do we mean by placing the camera? What we're gonna do is to place the camera. What we're gonna do is to place the camera. We're gonna call a post order traversal. If we did place, we're going to do like a post order traversal on if we placed it. Let's see if we placed it, what we do. Like did place self dot. Let's just say this is DFS just to keep things simple. If we placed it, what we're gonna do is, of course, we're gonna like recurse to our left. Just cover it. Where's camera? So we recurse right, and if it's covered, is covered equals true, force camera equals false. Something like that. This is going to return some result. Farzan, am I going the right way a bit? It might help to think in terms of is covered false or is covered true. Let's see. Because within is covered equals false. Yeah, that's true. So I'll always just place it. But it would be like 1 plus, because we're like placing. Like the min. If we don't place. Pretend we don't place camera. Or sorry, it's covered. Okay, I gotta come back stronger on this DP stuff. If we don't place, then we don't really add a 0 here. Or 1 extra 1. But what we're gonna do is, if we don't place, what we can do is don't place. Let's see. Let's say left take. Or right take. If we do the left take, what we're gonna do is we're gonna be like if the left takes, we're gonna do force camera here. And right. Is covered false. 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 So pretend we take the left, right? Or if the left takes, we force the camera on the left so we can cover this node. Is covered. It's not covered. It's not covered. But like, we don't have to force the right anymore. And then we could take the other way. False, 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 true. So we can either like place it, or we can have the left take it or the right take it. And we kind of need to get the minimum out of all these ones. So like min. Yo, this one is folding me too. My ELO's around only like 1700 to 1800. I need to get that up. I just suck at DP. I need to practice more DP. Yo, Alpha, have you solved this one? Oh my god, there's a greedy solution is crazy. Bruh. Self.dfs. We pass in the root. We pass in is covered false. Force camera false. Okay. If the left take if force camera, yeah. If the force camera if not force camera, oh my god. Let's see if this works. Okay, got one case. I think you could just greedily put cameras on every node that is a parent or of a leaf. Yeah, that might work. Bro, I swear I've done this question before. Or I've seen this in school. Yeah, I think I literally seen this in school. Now it's refreshing me a bit. Yeah, that greedy one will work. Like, do a post-order traversal. I mean, like, do the one that's a parent of a leaf and kind of, like, pop those out. Pop these ones out. Pop these ones out. Now these become a leaf. Now this one becomes a leaf, essentially. Like, if we keep track of, like, the number of the out order. So when we go to this one, if it's a leaf, we just leave it. But since it's a leaf, yeah. I think, like, if we do like we can capture like the in degree, and I'll solve the DP one in a sec. Let's do, what's a good case? This case. Just say, what's the out degree 2? What's the out degree 0? What's the out degree 1? What's the out degree 2? What's the out degree 0? Out degree 0. We do a post order. Right? Do a post order. No, we don't want to really do that leaf, like manage that leaf. So what we do is, yeah, like, is this a parent of 2 leaf nodes? No. So we X. Is this a parent of 2, and then is this a parent of 2 leaf nodes? No. Is this a parent of 2 leaf nodes? Yes. So we have to, like, paint that for sure. That equals 1. And then we could maybe convert this to a, like we say, since it's mark, we can reduce our parents like in degree by 0, by 1. This becomes 0. Something like that. Now, we recurse back up. If we recurse back up, do we need to paint this one? No. Do we need to paint this one? No. Do we need to paint this one? Is the in degree of its 2 children? Yeah, if we pass down the parent, and the in degree, every time we like color a node, we could just reduce the in degree of the out degree of its parent. And if it gets to 0, that should work. How does that sound? Like we do a post order and we keep track of like the out degrees. Because the out degrees will tell us if it's the parent of 2 leaves. Or if it's a parent of a leaf. Yeah, if it's a parent of any leaf, then we need to. This is rough. Okay, does this one need... Okay, we do a... Does this one need to get colored? Yes. Does this one need to get colored? No. Does this one need to get colored? Yes, because it's going to cover this one. Wait, let's see. What if it doesn't? Then we're good. Like this, does this one need to get covered? Yes. Like if we do a post order, right? Does this one need to get covered? No. Then we'll do... Does this one need to get covered? No. Does this one need to get covered? No. Does this one need to be covered? Or, and then we recurse here. Does this one need to be covered? No. Does this one need to be covered? Yes, this one needs to be covered. Otherwise, this will never be covered. Does this one need to be covered? Need to cover? Yes, because this one needs to get covered. So I just need to know if like, yeah, so this one needs to get covered, yeah. Does this one need to cover this one? Yes. I'm sorry. Does this one, and then we recurse here. Does this need to be covered? No. How long have I been on this question? 29 minutes? Holy crap. Was I getting close with this DP one? The thing is, I just need more practice in DP. Because usually with these post orders or these other ones, I can sort of visualize in my head, but this DP one, I'm literally making stuff up. Or like I can't really visualize it in my head well. Okay, let me try to iterate on the DP one a bit. Yeah, I just need practice. This is a big wake up call. Should I just spam DP questions tomorrow? Okay, wait, let me see. Place the camera or don't place the camera. If we place the camera, we say 1 plus No dot left is covered is equal to true. Force camera. Alpha, what about next week? And then I spend a week actually learning some basic DP just to make. Actually, I could probably force it. I'm down. Let's just do it. Okay, why is this return to expect? Why does this return 0? If left take, no dot left is covered, false, force camera true. If okay, no, we need to force. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay, perfect. Yeah. I actually like might as well if force camera. Why is this returning 0? Return 0. It's been like multiple years since I did DP. I used to do DP a lot, probably when I was a new grad, but I haven't really touched it since. Like I did DP coming out of college. But I haven't really had to touch DP because most of the companies that I was interviewing at explicitly said that they're not going to ask me DP. So I straight up were just like, yeah, but I can't even format the recursion properly right now. Let's see. We'll see. Let's run the mock interview tomorrow and let's see. We can go over. Yeah. Let's do that session. So did place. Okay, if we place one. Why is this returning 0? Expected to. Let's see. If we do left take. If we do left take and we do right take. Let me try to see. Okay, what am I doing wrong? Yo, chat, give me a cool, little hint. Yo, appreciate it. I think the reason I'm getting 0 is because I'm not handling this case right. Like the minimum for some reason. Let's see. Node. We're gonna do print. We're gonna do yeah, but I'm not okay. Let me handle my case where I'm not returning 1 properly. Or why am I returning 0? Because left take, if it's covered. If not force camera. Don't play if. Yeah. If force camera, you have to take the left take. If it's force camera, yeah, you could choose. You could always place a camera. Or you can place a camera. This is crazy. This is crazy work. Okay. Let me look at Farzan's solution. I'm not going to solve this. I'm going to need to do some training. Alright, I'm going to come back faster, better, stronger than ever before. Let's look at this legend. Okay, if node is none. If force camera. Oh, they just return right away. 1 plus dp. Oh my god, there's a bunch of cases. Okay, let's dissect this. Rough. I need to focus on DP. Yeah. I can't be teaching algorithms if I can't even do this DP question. Let's see. If node is uncovered, if node is none, return 0. Force camera. Yeah, that makes sense. If we have to force the camera, we do 1. Okay. That's true. What did I say? Okay. If uncovered, if it's uncovered but not forced, we can like place a camera. Uncovered, covered, but no camera. Bro, this is crazy. I see what you're doing here, but I need to figure this out a bit. Okay, and then you just cache the result at specific. So you're caching 2 variables. You're caching the specific node. What are you caching here? Like the node and the 2 variables here. So it would be like node 0, like true, false. Node 0, true, like false. Like these options. Is this what you're caching? Okay, if uncovered, okay, if we place a camera, okay, place a camera on the left child. If we place a camera on the left child, then we do node left false equals, or like you're forcing it. If we force it, okay. What's the first argument uncovered? Should you prepare this question interview? I think if you have enough time, if you get good enough to solve this question, you'll be able to solve most questions. I think it's definitely a good skill. Honestly, I can't even solve 0 to 1 knapsack problem right now because it's just been so long since I did it. Like, I understand how you would kind of do it, but I just haven't done it in so long that I probably would just get folded on that 0 to 1 knapsack problem. I've been meaning to like learn it and get to it. Okay, this makes sense. Okay, let's look at the greedy solution. Alpha's greedy solution. God. Yeah, I'm gonna do like a definitely like 0 to hero DP. I'm gonna do a 0 to hero DP, 0 to hero DP crash course where I teach myself how to get good at DP. Ah, man. Two is camera. 1 is watch. 0 needs to be covered. Okay. How is this working? We pass in the root. Okay. Oh, we pass back. It needs to be... left, right. Okay, you tell... Okay, I see. I see. Why do we need to care if it's watched? If it's watched, what does that mean? Alpha. Why does it matter if it's watched or not? Like here. Like why are we returning 1 here? Yeah. Okay, I see. I see. Okay, this is my favorite question on LeetCode now. I'm gonna go 0 to hero DP, and then I'm gonna get on this question. Let me start this. This is my favorite. This is my favorites now. Okay, yo, thanks for everyone for hopping on the stream, bro. Yeah, Jat, respect. Okay, I'm gonna get good at DP. Screw it. Like, if there's anything that I just need to practice this whole year, I'm just be doing DP questions. Farzan, you helped a lot with that. Okay, I'm gonna do a series where I go 0 to hero on DP for real because I just been putting it off, and I feel like being good at DP really helps you with recursion. But thanks everyone for joining the stream and helping my brother get to 1,000 subs. Appreciate it. I hope you enjoy his content. We're gonna keep dropping more content. Man, there's just so much videos to make. This LeetCoding stuff is just so fun. These algorithm stuff is just so fun. Yeah, I'll try to. As far as that, have you been up to date with Severance? You've watched all season 1 and season 2. GNA, what's up? What's up? I'll be streaming tomorrow. Nah, I need to. I'll be streaming tomorrow. Okay, I want to I want to do the I want to do the LeetCode. I didn't get to do this today, but I want to do all the questions for the big tech challenge. I want to get all week 1, week 2, week 3 done. Hopefully there's no DP, but I want to get through week 1 and then week 2 all of these. I want to get it done by March 30. So I need to grind it. So I think in April I'll start the DP challenge. Let me write that in my calendar. I'm going to write that in my notes. In April I'll be grinding DP. And Alpha, we're going to still do our session tomorrow on not DP. I'll do the mock interview on you, but I'm going to start grinding DP in April. Is LeetCode enough for any interview? Probably not. I don't think so. I think you need to do LeetCode or one of the Blind 75 lists. Yeah, Alpha, can you send me what I need to prepare for that, and I'll prepare for it as soon as I wake up. But what I'm gonna say is for LeetCode, I think LeetCode will just help you learn the underlying patterns. But if you want to get a job, you gotta take it a step further than just doing 100 questions. If you want to be able to like not get folded by any job. So I would just say it might not be enough, but I never did the list. But what does everyone else in the chat think? Is doing LeetCode list enough? I've never done that list before. Alright, looks like everyone hopped off. Yeah, chat. Maybe I'll do like a LeetCode review or something. But anyways, thanks everyone for hopping on the stream. See y'all tomorrow on the next stream. Peace. Good night, everyone.